we are going to get started. And like I said, we are really going to start talking about some of the improvements that we want to make. And specifically, we want to figure out what you need from us. We're going to start off with a little bit of a poll everywhere poll again. Got some questions for you. We'll launch it in half a second. So if you need the QR code, there it is. It'll be in the chat in a second if it's not already there. I will also draw your attention before we actually launch it to the following definitions. User being an individual who manages the site. It doesn't matter what level of access you have, whether that's an editor, a content approver, whatever, but it is a person who is actually helping manage the site in some way. And then obviously we have our visitors who are the folks who actually use our site. So that doesn't necessarily have to be a student or prospective students. It can still be some of those users as well, but just so we're all on the same page about definitions. So we are going to launch the first poll, which is, right here. First question. Should be popping up now. Yes, thumbs up. Is it showing up? Yes, we've got it. We did it right this time. So just type in your answers. All right, we'll give everybody maybe another 15 seconds or so.
This is all really good feedback, though. I see lots of things that are either on the roadmap or that we're excited to fix ourselves.
We feel a lot of your pain because we have the same problems that you do. All right, we are going to stop that question. We're going to move on to our next question. And there we go. Yeah. That was the one I was going to say.
Font is too big. Sorry, I'm still here. This was the part I was waiting for. You guys please do not hold back. I seriously want just a brain dump on this.
All right, I think that looks like everybody's stopped submitting things. So we're going to move on to the next question. All right, we are going to move on to our next question. All right, we are going to move on to the next question and the last one of these. All right, we are going to move on to the next thing. We're going to start into our first activity, and this is going to be part of our interactive part. I am going to hand it over in a second to Kristen. So for all of those folks who are in the room, just a heads up, we are actually expecting you to get up and do things very shortly. Online, we're going to go through the instructions all together, and then those folks who are online, you're going to break off, and Ashley and Kelsey and Regina potentially will be helping you out with there.
Yeah, so for the folks in the room, we are looking at the size of us, probably going to split up into two groups, maybe two groups of 6. So we can just do a quick count off, but we're essentially going to split you up into two groups and then ask you to grab some Post-it notes and some pens and essentially write down the features that you want, the things that you know your users want, the things that you might be missing in the platform. And this is where we want all of your feedback. Like Chaz said, be brutal, give us everything that you hope for. So if we want to start just counting off with the 1, 2, start with Sharon.
And then I think at this point, we're gonna disconnect from the audio and Ashley is going to take over for all those folks online.
1 or 2.
All right. Hello, online participants. I'm hoping you can hear me. I think the in-person people are doing post-it notes, so we're going to use an Excel for this activity. And I just sent it only to Kelsey. Whoops. Okay, so a link to an Excel inbox is in the chat. You can access that and start putting your answers in there. And please let me know if you have any questions. Or if you can't hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I can reply to the site analytics if you can hear me.
We can.
At this UC level / state level, there's some concerns about using Google Analytics and other tracking tools because of HIPAA concerns. So they've been evaluating for a few months on what to do and what to use instead. So that's on pause right now.
We are going to go around, first off in person and then online. And in one person from one of those groups is going to basically list off the top 4 enhancements, features, whatever it was that you guys discussed that you wanted, the top 4, and just let the rest of the group know what those 4 things were. Why don't we go inside for the in-person folks? We'll go backwards just because I like to be different. So we'll start at 2 and then go 1.
Okay, so I should preface this by saying we framed ours both as enhancements and as complaints. So sorry about that. So the most popular is for the accordions. We want them to open multiple at a time, to not skip down on a page, and to be able to copy and paste. Number 2 is that the image size editing function is clunky or not even functional at all. The next one is people want to be able to preview edits before saving the page. And then number 4, they want a calendar view for events.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And we'll go over to 1.
To 1. Am I on? All right, great.
You are on.
So we wanted to have a search functionality for people, and that would be across departments and units. So let's say I'm entering in the faculty at my spot. That would mean that no one has to duplicate it across the board over in their school or department as well. That would be super cool. Or there's some vetting process to just go ahead and add them in or make edits. Photo editing was very important to us as well. And then options with the photo gallery was 3rd. And then 4th was more explanation and options with adding videos.
Awesome. Thank you.
Our ideas were video tutorials for different aspects of editing the website. I think that is in progress, if I'm not wrong. Site analytics to provide visitor traffic info, the ability to store forms securely for new clients to access, and adding multiple positions for people listings.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. I will let you know, obviously, we wanted this feedback, and this is exactly, some of these things are definitely already on our roadmap, and we know that they're pain points. Others, I think, are going to solidify our enhancements even more. So thank you. We will follow up with some actual action items. So we do really appreciate the time and effort that you have taken to fill this out, because this is exactly what we need to know.